What's up guys, it's Case, and today I'm actually changing things up. I'm going to be playing the Stanley Parable. I got hold of it finally, just to see. Haven't played it yet. I've watched a YouTuber play it, Markiplier. I'm a big fan of Markiplier. Shout out to him, but I've watched him play it, but I haven't seen him finish it. He got a few different endings. I've moved my camera up on top of my computer this time, just to see whether that'll work or whether it'll be any decent. You see me looking down a lot, like, ooh. So yeah, let's see, let's do this. They're not going to be too long, I don't think. So yeah, I'm excited. This game looks so good. Very interesting as well. I've got the light over here, and it should focus in and out as well. Like, yeah. So I'm also using the high quality on the camera, so hopefully it won't cut out. Takes a while to load. It's running on the Half-Life engine, the Source engine, I think. So it shouldn't take too long. Is never the end. The end is never. End is never the.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427.
Too bad he didn't get 117.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume the role of Stanley then.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Who
mean?
shut that door behind me?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room. This game's pretty, even though it's just desks. Hello? Why is nobody here? 45. 46. What was I? 47? Oh, we're going backwards a bit. I hate Mondays too.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I shall enter the door on my left. Stop shutting them behind me. You're making me so paranoid. 411.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
That's
Feeling
weird.
a wave of
Do not
disbelief,
alter
Stanley
without
decided to go
consulting
up
whiteboard
to his
manager.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let me just get the yawns out of the way. I'm tired, I don't know why. Bi-quarterly post-review review. Okay. Work harder, work harder. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slides is a slick blue graphic. Stop changing it! I'm reading. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. Which one am I? Me? Stanley. Change my name. Seriously, dude. Broom closet. Oh, okay.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But there's loads here. Look at all this stuff. There's a mop, brush thing. Can I take that with me?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Oh, I want to fuck with him so bad. Let's just stay in here.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Yep.
He wasn't even doing anything.
Nope.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in
all these
some way.
things! I can
He's
interact with all
literally
these
just standing
things!
there doing sweet FA.
Shh! You shouldn't be saying stuff like that. You're a nice narrator.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why?
Because
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
it's a nice broom closet. I like the textures, and
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
yeah.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, it's a nice broom closet. It makes a change to all the boring corridors.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
Definitely. Game of the year.
Find this concerning.
Or last year. Seeing as it came out last year, I think. It was amazing.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I'm totally for blue crystal meth.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. And in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Just be able to tell.
Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Wow. You're a dick, aren't you? Yeah. Alright, shall we carry on? Actually get somewhere?
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
It's alright then.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, I like following orders. Hello, boss. Stephanie, write this down for me. I want an appointment with the boss. Yes, right now. No? Oh, okay. I keep
Stepping
seeing
into
myself.
his manager's office, Stanley was once again
me off.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright, just to let you know, I don't know if I'm happy with the camera or not, because I'm really close to it, and I've got a mirror behind it. My mirror on my wall is behind it, my computer, for some reason. I'm really good at planning out my room space. So I keep seeing myself. I'm looking at myself right now, and it looks like I'm looking at you guys, which is actually a really good thing. It does look like I'm looking at you, doesn't it? I'm looking at myself. Because to get the higher quality in my camera, instead of using the camera, you know, when you look at the screen and the camera looks at you, using it's the actual camera on the other side, so I get higher quality, but not as much time. I think I've got like 1 minute left on my recording right now. Oh no, it's just telling me how long I've been recording for. Fair enough. So yeah, I wanted better quality for you guys and that. But I can't see it if I put it in the normal place, like next to me, where I usually do face cam. So I'm trying it this way. But I seem to be very close to it. So if I keep getting like my head cut off, like there, I have like no mouth now. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Give me some feedback. I'm relying on you guys for that. This is a big button. Whoa! This is cool. This game's pretty cool. Oh, loading. I'm sitting here for an hour now. I like fucking with him. I want to fuck with him completely. Just like screw his head up. I probably should do that. That would be quite funny. I'm yawning too much. It's not late.
Into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
This reminds me of Paul.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But there's one that says Escape there. I want to follow the Escape sign. Escape. Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Would I? Okay.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Well, no, I'm walking backwards now. Come at me. Oh, shit. Wait. Wasn't there a door at the end of it? I shouldn't have turned around. Fuck it. YOLO! Oh, it's just loading. Oh, well, there's no reason to worry about a loading screen, is there? It's perfectly fine. Or is it? The hell?
As the machine whirred into motion, and
it's Paul all over again.
Closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Get out! There is no jump button.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his shallow life.
No!
Farewell, Stanley.
No! Down! Drop me! Do something! I can't do anything!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Ah! Huh? Huh?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see
What
now?
is this?
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Confused. Wait, is this like an ending where they show you all the models of things? The office, pictures on the walls, Stanley's computer. Yeah, it is. Office layout. More computers, the credits. So I found an ending then. So I heard that I have seen in this game, the game has multiple endings, and it can end up completely fucking with your mind. Maintenance room. This is Warzone. Okay. It's like Modern Warfare 2. There was one of these in Modern Warfare 2 at the end of the game. And they press a button and they all came to life and killed you. Exit, that's what we want.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I'm confused.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
My narrator.
But listen to me.
Whoa.
You
No.
can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Am I dead? I'm dead, aren't I? I think my game crashed. Yeah. This is a long loading screen. The game reset. That is weird.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
So has
he had
that just
simply
negated the
misremembered.
entire ending I've just gone through, or is it just reset the get? Wait a minute. What was that woman on about? She was random. There was something about escaping the game before the game killed you, or something, and then restarting the game itself anyway, or something about me pressing play and then me already being dead. I'm going to ponder this and come back to it, because I'm out of time. Oh, fuck, and my camera shut down. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna sort out my entire recording setup because I don't think I'll be able to use the high quality camera. I might just go back to my old way. But let me know. You guys comment and I will talk to you. I'll play this again maybe next Monday. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. What's that here?